English Gentleman here at Robusto Cigars in sunny California, home of the English Gentleman. And I'm here once again with my friend Sam. Thank you so much, Sam.
Hello.
Now, Sam, sometimes when I smoke a cigar at home, I like to have a New York whiskey sour. But I understand that there's some places doesn't have a liquor license, so we can't have a drink.
Such as here.
Such as here. So, can you recommend, and you've told me in the past about infused cigars. What is an infused cigar?
Okay, so basically, if I understand you correctly, when you have a little drink with your cigar, that kind of complement each other. So if you can't have a drink, you're looking for that a little bit of the sweetness or the kind of like the alcohol, maybe a little bit on your lips, maybe to just complement that tobacco, which is perfectly a good idea. And we have some infused cigars that will kind of deliver that feeling to you, that experience. I personally don't smoke a lot of infused cigars, but people do, and the ones that do, they love them. So we'll just talk about a couple of infused cigars here. This one's a Gurkha. It's a infused with Remy Martin cognac, and this comes in a glass tube. This is a kind of a mild to medium cigar with a Connecticut wrapper, but it has that cognac infusion. What is their process? I don't know how they infuse it.
Right.
Each company has their own proprietary way of infusing either a cognac or whatever, vanilla, whatever flavor into the cigar by some particular method. Anyway, so this is a nice one if you're a fan of cognac. I sometimes like to drink some cognac with my cigars.
Right.
But again, I just smoke the cigar and the cognac. Here, I just drink coffee or whatever, but I generally don't smoke infused myself, but nothing against it. This one here is a cigar from Blue Mountain Cigars. It's infused with coffee. Again, I don't know their process. I don't know how they do it, but it's sure you can actually smell the coffee in this cigar.
Oh, wow. That's like my wife's morning cup of coffee.
So there's that. And then finally we have one here from Oliva, Nub Macchiato. It's a cigar that is, I guess, infused with some coffee, macchiato, espresso, whatever it is. So yeah, there you go. There's a few examples of infused cigars.
Now, I've also heard of something that's barrel aged. What's the difference between an infused cigar and a barrel aged cigar?
Good question. So not a lot, but several companies are producing cigars these days that are using tobacco, which is aged in barrels of some type of a liquor or spirit, whether it's cognac, bourbon, whiskey, whatever the case may be, even rum, I think. So basically they take the barrel, which is dry. It was previously used for the particular liquor, but now it's dry, and they place the tobacco in those barrels, and they age the tobacco in those barrels. So the tobacco kind of takes on that aroma, a little bit of the taste, but it's not a direct infusion process.
Right.
So those cigars are not considered infused.
Okay.
They're called barrel aged.
Okay, so infused means that you would get an instant hit of the flavor. Barrel aged means it's more of an aftertaste?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Very good. The barrel aged will kind of give you something like an aftertaste, a hint or a note. You can kind of smell it, sense it. But the infused one, you definitely taste it on your lips.
Wonderful.
And also, of course, the aroma and everything else. But that's the difference between those two types of cigars. We have both kinds here at the shop. Anybody's interested into those type of cigars, we're more than welcome to come by and try one. We are very happy to carry those.
Great. Great. Well, I know from my personal experience here, you recommended the cognac one to me, and it is one of my all-time favorites.
I'm glad.
It's one of the ones that I'm always coming in saying, "Can I have a cognac one, please?" So once again, thank you so much, Sam.
Thank you.
You are the man. This is the English Gentleman at Robusto Cigars here in sunny California. It's the home of the English gentleman. Remember, my friends, live well.